This is a tayberry that I believe hybridized with just regular raspberries. The camera is literally an inch from that dragonfly. Cup plant isn't going to be saving any water for wildlife leaning over like that. It's gotten ahead of itself. Guess I'll have to tie it up. There. I just tied it off to these branches here. I didn't tie it tight on the branches, it's got a loop. More peas. They're pretty small pods back here. I probably got way too much growing in this spot. They just don't have the energy. Oh, that's a nice one there. I'm waiting for that one with 10 peas in it or something so I can show Albano. Well, I'm going to eat these before I pick any more. So I got to keep up with my kohlrabi eating because I'm growing a lot. I've got two of them hidden back in here, and I know one of them's getting big. You can tell by the leaf here. Oh yeah, look at that one. That's a nice one. So I got to get that one out of here. Got to overkill using the loppers for these branches, but it's not for cutting out the root because that root is strong. Yeah. So I got a few other things I'm sure I can pick here for breakfast. Well, this will be breakfast and lunch and probably a couple snacks besides, along with what else I'm picking. So let's go see what we can find. Oh, you know what? There was an asparagus that I think was ready. Let me go see if we can see that. It's right in here. Ooh, there's one of my slug-eating buddies. Right here. Okay. There's a nice asparagus growing right here. So we come down here and it gets tough. About that far down it starts getting tough. Right there's where I'm gonna grab her. Yeah. There's another little one growing right here too. Might be able to get that in a little while. Oh yeah. Let's grab that one too. Yeah. There's the picture right there. That's for breakfast. And probably for lunch too. Unless we eat most of that kohlrabi raw before we get to lunch. I guess that's a lot of asparagus too, so there'll definitely be lunch in here. That is a young cardinal, so those cardinals must have hatched. That was fast. Cool. So I'm coming back here, I'm going to harvest another round of garlic babills. And on my way in, I picked some ground cherries. So I'm going to have a little snack first. Yeah, I still can't find my pruning shears. I got to use a knife. I got most of them harvested. You can see it wants to send out juice now. I was kind of sucking on them last time, but I don't see as much juice coming out of these. There's a few here that are just not quite developed. In the next 2 days they'll be developed, so I'm just going to use them for breakfast eating. Fresh stuff. If I don't get them in the next 3-4 days and they get too hard, you can't eat them. Oh, looks like I missed a couple over there that I can get, and then there's some over here. So I'll get those yet. I walked around the property and there's garlic scattered all around the place, so I almost filled the bowl up. Alright. So to explain it, these are garlic babills. They have, they're not a seed, although they'll grow a garlic plant. I've grown these before, both just let it happen on its own, and also I planted these bulbils, and it takes a couple years before they turn into a full-fledged garlic clove or bulb. But this is what I'm interested in before they harden up. They got a very nice full-bodied garlic flavor, and there even is a tiny bit of sweetness to it. This is a true delicacy right here. Not all garlic make these, especially not like this size here. There's some really nice big ones. These little ones, these are just ones that were scattered around the property. When we get down here to the bigger ones, these are the ones that were in this garden bed that I started to harvest in the beginning. These are dandies. So if you want to know what I'm going to do with them, I already put up a video on it. I'll link it to the description box below. Alright. The Japanese beetles have just showed up. They like this plant here. I'm not sure what it is. But I've got a way to kind of mitigate their presence. I got the birds eating them right now too. I've seen catbirds eat them. So they're not as bad as what they used to be. Now I've got this little bucket with some water in it. And as soon as you kind of disturb that plant, all those bugs are going to want to jump off. And they just fall right to the ground. So I'm probably not going to get this on video very good because I don't have a tripod. I'll just stick it like that. We got lots of them. So I'll show you. Here they are. Just going to leave this container right here and let them drown. If I had chickens, I'd bring them to the chickens. I'm going to bury some kitchen scraps here. This is a bed that I was growing my grandma's onions in for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I'm going to convert it into a skirt bed like this. And I also grow climbing peas with it. I didn't get good germination with the peas in that bed, but this one was pretty good. See all the peas that are starting? Probably can't because it's wrong lighting. There we go. There's peas, lots of peas. So it works because the peas are growing on the outside, climbing up this little fencing that I have here. And the skirret isn't really bothering it, and it's not bothered by the skirret. It gets a little bit taller. And the peas actually complete their process way before the skirret does. So, pretty cool. There's also some climbing beans in here. Oh, I see one growing on that skirret right there. That's what I was wondering, if it'll grow up skirret, if I really need to have the, see the little going up there? I don't even see any climbing on the pole that I put in there for them. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I started in the middle, dug a pit, poured the contents in, and I'll cover it up. The next time I come back here, I'll probably start in the back, dig a hole, and I'll just keep going all the way around. I bet you worms will be in this within an hour. Look at, here's one crawling over there already. So you're going the wrong way, you gotta go that way. There, see that? Worms will be in there within a minute. There, how about that? Yep, that's food for worms for sure. And you can hardly tell that there's kitchen scraps there, other than there's a freshly dug soil there. That's kind of cool. Look at the plants that are close are like making a coloration around the shot. See that? Huh. Little red mite there. Ooh. See that? Disturbed him a little bit. He moved his tail.